There we go, folks. Make sure y'all can see this. Alright, y'all. Today's a new day. It's a brand new day. And today we are going to be going over the first step in the planning process for my gardens outside and just for my whole edible landscape. Today we're going to learn about the first of 5 steps that I like to use. I like talking outside a little better than inside because outside is awesome. So let's go outside and talk. Already. Oh yeah, anytime I come out here and see the garden, I'm like, yes, life is good and real. It's looking happy this morning. Y'all, I want you to take a look around you right now. Maybe you're in your house, maybe you're outside. Just look at what's around you, the building, the car you're in, whatever it is, even the phone or device you're watching this on, and think about it. How did this happen? How did this thing happen? This thing that's useful or beautiful, how did it come into existence? It took a lot of hard work. It took some serious effort and some imagination. It took a lot of people having consistent commitment to continue improving and growing and learning about these devices or whatever it is. Same thing applies to our gardens. This didn't just happen. This garden behind me did not just happen. There's a formula and a structure behind it that I'm discovering, and I would love to share with you all in the next 5 or 6 videos. I've broken it down into 5 steps that are tangible, they're real, and they're doable. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I have these ideas and I think it's gonna be fun and everything, but then it all just like crashes and crumbles. We have these like, you know, New Year's resolutions, but it just doesn't happen. I think Coffee over there wants to get out. Let me get her out too. So anyways, oh, there you are. I'm just letting them run in the garden so far. Hey, Coffee. Hey, girl. They're having fun. So, anyways, dogs are distracting me. Bottom line is, we have plans, we have visions, dreams, and they don't happen. And I think what happens is, this causes us to really stop dreaming and stop thinking big. Because we feel like, well, we used to think big, we used to have these awesome plans in our gardens and our landscapes, but it just, those dreams get dashed, you know, they get squashed and don't happen. So it's like, well, might as well just try to do like something small and maybe it'll happen. My encouragement to you all is that we need to continue to dream big, dream awesome plans, and like we need to be excited about the plans we have going ahead. So that is the first step actually, is to sit down. And I'm encouraging you all to actually do this. Sit down and allow yourself to reimagine and redream. It's a weird word, isn't it? Redream, but I think it's a good word because, especially us adults, we used to dream as kids. We used to think of, you know, awesome plans and exciting things. But as adults, we have grown up in the sense that we don't feel safe anymore to dream. It helps to draw. So draw a picture of your landscape or of your house, and then start thinking, what would be awesome? What would be beautiful? How can I make my landscape an oasis, a place that feels like home, that feels like Eden? I think that every time I do a landscape, I'm trying to make it look and feel like Eden. Good girl. Good girl. Y'all, I did a video on this a while back, and I'll post it in the description of this video, but I'll break it down for you real quick. There's 5 steps. I start with the acronym SEEDS. So S-E-E-D-S. First S is seed or idea, which is just what we talked about. We need to get back to the idea phase and allow ourselves to dream and think big. Next step is going to be the first E, which is eliminate. So you have to eliminate the options that are not feasible or that you don't really actually want to do. Next E is execute. So you have to schedule it, actually put it on your schedule, find out the resources and materials that we need. So S-E-E-D, so we have D, that is development. We need to take that seed that's been planted and develop it and nurture it. That's where it gets down into the real nitty gritty of actually doing what we're saying we're gonna do. The last step is an S, so seeds, S-E-E-D-S. That S is very important, and I think if we overlook it, it's gonna restrict us from continuing to improve and continuing to dream big and all that. because one of the key things that we need to do is to share. That's the last S. This garden right here that I worked on hard, you know, I got the idea, I had the seed of the idea, and then I eliminated the options. I had other options for doing a garden over there, different size gardens, but I eliminated, I made a plan. We found the materials and executed it, making it actually happen. Now we're in the development stage of putting the mulch down, letting it decompose, doing all that needs to happen. In the springtime I'll be needing to plant. So we're still in the development stage. The last stage is going to be share. So I'm going to get to share the fruits of this hard work. You know, I'm going to get to share the joys of the garden with my neighbors, the people in town, and also share what I've learned through it with you all. I've discovered that almost everything in the garden applies to our lives. We can learn so much from the garden. You having a good time, girl? Huh? You're gonna have to have a fence around here because I don't want you getting in the garden when I'm planting. But for now, have fun. Good girl. You sit. Good girl. Good girl. You shake. Shake. Hey. Good girl, Cream. Beautiful. Let me take a little seat right here. Well, folks, that's all I got for today. Need to edit this video and another video. I'm gonna be making some kale, and I'll post that video tomorrow. So we'll be eating some yummy kale over there. As you can see, it's looking luscious and green. About time I eat some of that stuff. Oh, hey, Cream. Come here, girl. Man, she's just having a blast with me today. You're a star of the show, aren't you? I'm being serious though, folks. We need to let go of this fear of thinking big and dreaming big. And dreaming like the details. Get into the details of what you love. That's my encouragement. That's your action step for this weekend. Is sit down, think about your landscape, think about your front patio, your windowsill, what plants you want for the springtime, and write it all down. Have fun at it. You know, it's okay to dream. So have a blast. Write it all down. Friends, just because in the past we've had dreams that didn't happen doesn't mean we can't dream again. And from my heart, bottom of my, I mean, I don't know how to share this deeply enough, but I really long that we would become folks who are okay with dreaming big, you know, who are okay with thinking outside the box. This girl is really cuddly today. My goodness. Hey, girl. Thank you all for watching today, and I'm excited to get to be on this journey with you all as you dream big, dream awesome plans. Think of the imagery of it. Imagine having that fruit. Imagine having that fruit hanging down from the fruit trees you've planted. The flavors and the tastes and the smells and imagine those herbs cascading down your potted plants, and oh man, there's just so much to imagine. That's where it starts. It's got the seed stage. So let's get this seed stage out of the way in the next few days. Be writing down your plans and have fun at it. Also, just a heads up, I'm working on the Patreon today. I might be able to get it done, I'm not sure, but I'll be putting a link in the description and on the channel. And my heart in that is not to be like, hey, I'm in big time need, I need all kinds of stuff. You know, I've been to Africa and I've seen true need and true poverty, and that's really why I'm making my videos, is I want to equip other people to transform their available space into abundance. And I could just take that money that y'all give me and give it to foundations, but I believe that I'll be doing more good and making more of an impact if I am more equipped to continue making these videos and continue blessing people with knowledge and with information about how to grow your own food. And I think that part of my heart is that these videos would eventually reach folks in other countries, and you never know when food supplies will be down and people need to know how to grow their own food. So it starts around the house, it starts small, and if I can be educating people on how to grow food around their space and make it beautiful too, then man, that's just a big time dream of mine. That's a big dream of mine, is that I would be able to travel the world and help people out and share what I've learned, and also connect people that have different skills and abilities, and just create this network, this Gardenguy network of folk who are passionate about stewarding the land and growing good food. So yeah, that's just something to think about as I'm creating that. Whoa, hey girl. And I think it's gonna be fun to get new equipment, better cameras, and just keep on improving 1% every day, just like Justin Rhodes told me to do. Girl, you've been fun today. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you all so much for listening and being a part of this journey. Look forward to it. See you in the next video.